At the back of the grand salon, my mother had installed a curved, carpeted staircase with a red lacquered wooden banister which took you up to 3 curved, velvet-lined balconies modeled after those found in opera houses. They overlooked the grand salon, and from them I often viewed the festivities below as Carlotta strolled back and forth on the balustrades. The parties began after sundown. Carriages and rickshaws arrived throughout the night. Cracked Egg, the gatekeeper, would have already memorized the names of those who were coming, and they were the only ones allowed to enter. From my perch, I saw the men burst through the red curtains and into that palatial room. I could tell if a man was a newcomer. He would gaze at the scene before him, scanning the room, incredulous to see Chinese and Western men greeting each other, speaking with civility. The Westerner would have his first glimpse of courtesans in their habitat. He might have only seen them passing by on the thoroughfare in carriages, dressed in their furs and hats. But here, they were within reach. He could speak to one, smile with admiration, although he learned quite emphatically that he was not allowed to touch. I was delighted to see my mother inspire awe in men of different nationalities. She possessed the power to render men speechless from the moment they walked into the room. Our courtesans were among the most popular and talented of all the girls working in the first-class houses of Shanghai. Elegant, seductively coy, tantalizingly elusive, and skilled in singing or the recitation of poems. They were known as the Cloud Beauties. Each had the word cloud in her name, and that identified the house to which she belonged. When they left the house, whether to marry, join a nunnery, or work in a lower-class house, the cloud evaporated from their name. The ones who lived there when I was 7 were Rosy Cloud, Billowy Cloud, Snowy Cloud, and, my favorite, Magic Cloud. All of them were clever. Most had been 13 or 14 when they arrived, and would be 23 or 24 when they left. My mother set the rules over how they would conduct business with the guests, and what share of their earnings and expenses they would pay to the house. Golden Dove managed the courtesans' behavior and appearance, and ensured they upheld the standards and reputation of a first-class courtesan house. Golden Dove knew how easily a girl's reputation could be lost. She had once been one of the most popular courtesans of her time, until her patron knocked out her front teeth and broke half the bones in her face. By the time she mended, with her face slightly askew, other beauties had taken her place, and she could not overcome speculation that she must have greatly wronged her patron to have incited violence in such a peaceable man. As comely as those courtesans were, every guest, whether Chinese or Western, hoped to see one woman in particular: my mother. From my perch, she was easy to spot by the springy mass of brown curls that graced her shoulders in a careless style. My hair was very much like hers, only darker. Her skin had a dusky tinge. She told people proudly that she had a few drops of Bombay blood in her. No one would have ever honestly described my mother as beautiful, neither Chinese nor foreigner. She had a long, angled nose that looked like it had been roughly sculpted with a paring knife. Her forehead was tall and wide, the telltale sign of a cerebral nature, Golden Dove said. Her chin bulged like a pugnacious little fist, and her cheeks had bladed angles. Her irises were unusually large, and her eyes lay in deep, dark sockets, fanned by dark lashes. But she was captivating, everyone agreed, more so than a woman with regular features and great beauty. It was everything about her: the smile, the husky and melodious voice, the provocative and languorous movement of her body. She sparkled. She glowed.